Hey, everyone! I'm super excited you're here today because we're diving into something fun, slang. You know, the kind of words that you might hear on social media, in movies, or just hanging out with friends. These are the words that make English sound so cool and, well, lit. Let's get started with the word cool. I know you've heard this one before, it's been around forever. When something is cool, it's just awesome or impressive. Like, that jacket is cool. Easy, right? Alright, let's level up a bit. Next up, we've got lit. Now, this is when something is super exciting or excellent. Like, if you go to a party and it's amazing, you might say, yo, that party was lit. It's the modern way of saying awesome. And of course, we've all got a bae in our lives, whether it's a partner, a crush, or even just someone we love to hang out with. Bae is basically short for before anyone else, but you can think of it like saying babe or baby. You might say, that's my bae, when talking about someone special. Ever been in a bad mood and people ask why you're so salty? It means you're upset or bitter about something. Like if you lose a game and can't stop talking about it, your friends might say, why are you so salty? Now, this one is fun, low-key. When you want to keep something on the down low, like when you're trying to be subtle, you use this. For example, I'm low-key nervous about the test. On the flip side, we've got high-key. That's when you're not being subtle at all. You might say, I'm high-key obsessed with this show. Alright, let's get a bit serious for a second. Woke. You've probably heard this one in discussions about social justice or equality. Being woke means you're aware of important social issues, especially around things like race, gender, and fairness. It's like saying, stay woke, stay aware. Ever heard someone say, that guy's the GOAT? It stands for greatest of all time. So, if you hear someone say, LeBron is the GOAT, they're saying he's the best ever. Pretty high praise. Here's a word I love, sick. Now, in slang, it doesn't mean you're unwell. It means something is amazing. Like, that new car is sick. It's basically another way of saying cool but with extra energy. Ever throw shade at someone? It's when you insult someone, but in a subtle or indirect way. Like when someone says, oh, you actually look nice for once, that's throwing shade. And then there's flex. To flex means to show off, especially when you're being a bit of a bragger. He's flexing his new shoes, or she loves to flex her car. It's all about showing what you've got. When someone slays something, it means they did it really well. Like, she slayed that presentation, meaning she totally crushed it, in a good way. Now, this one is just fun to say, yes. It's an enthusiastic yes. You might say it when you're super excited, like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. It's positive vibes all around. Speaking of vibes, let's talk about your squad. That's just a cool way to say your group of friends. I'm hanging with my squad this weekend. It's like your crew, your people. Here's a word you might hear in detective shows or from your friends, sus. It's short for suspicious or suspect. Like, that guy's acting sus, meaning he's being shady or untrustworthy. And what about your fam? That's another way of saying family, but it's not just your blood relatives. It can be your close friends too. These are my fam. It's all about the people who've got your back. Tea time. No, not the drink, we're talking gossip. When someone says, spill the tea, they're asking for the latest gossip or juicy details. What happened at the party? Spill the tea. Now, if your look is on fleek, you're looking flawless, especially when it comes to your appearance. Her eyebrows are on fleek, means they're perfect. When a party is super wild, people say it's turnt. The club was turnt last night. It means everyone's having a great time and it's full of energy. Ever had someone ghost you? It's when someone just disappears out of nowhere, like in dating or messaging. You might text them, and they never respond. That's being ghosted. Not cool. If you're looking great, someone might say you look snatched. It means you're dressed well, you're fashionable, everything's on point. Like, she's looking snatched today. Ever give a clap back? It's when you quickly respond to criticism with something sharp and clever. Like, oh, you think I can't do it? Watch me. That's a clap back. We've all had those moments when we're doing adulting, right? It's the word for when you're doing things that feel very grown up, like paying bills or doing laundry. Ugh, I'm adulting all weekend. If something is totally certain, it's Hundo P, 100%. Are you going to the party? Hundo P. It's like saying, for sure. You know something's cool if it's dank. Originally, it was used for really good marijuana, but now it just means anything that's top-notch. Like, those memes are dank. And if you want to intensify something, instead of saying AF, you can say hella. Like, that movie was hella funny. It means it was really, really funny. Sometimes, people are just extra. It means they're being over the top or dramatic. Like, wow, she's being extra about her birthday party. It's kind of funny, but also a little much. Then there's thirsty. If someone's thirsty, they're desperate for attention, often on social media. Like, he's posting selfies every 5 minutes, so thirsty. And finally, we've got vibe. This one's all about the feeling or atmosphere someone or something gives off. This place has a chill vibe, or I'm getting good vibes from them. It's all about the energy. First up, we have cap. If someone says, that's cap, they're calling out a lie. So, if someone's exaggerating, just hit them with, nah, that's cap. And if you hear no cap, it means they're telling the truth. Like, I passed that exam, no cap. It's all about being real with this one. Here's a quick one, W. You'll hear this when someone wins or something great happens. If you ace that presentation, that's a W. On the flip side, L means loss. Like, I totally took an L in that game, meaning it didn't go well. Next up is drip. Drip is all about fashion. If someone's got good style, you might say, check out that drip. It's like saying they're looking super stylish. Another simple but important word, bet. It's a way of saying okay or sure. Someone says, see you at 7, and you say, bet. It's quick and easy. Then there's riz. This one's fun. It's short for charisma, specifically when someone's good at flirting. He's got that riz, means he's smooth with his words. Now, let's talk about Cheugy. If something's out of date or trying too hard, you might call it Cheugy. That old-fashioned trend is so Cheugy. It's a way to say something's not cool anymore. Here's a cool one for all the self-starters, Sigma. A Sigma is someone who's independent, a bit of a lone wolf, and doesn't follow the crowd. If you do your own thing, you might be called a Sigma. It's about being strong and going your own way. Moving on to something more casual, vibe check. It's when someone wants to know if the mood is right or if everyone's feeling good. Like, vibe check, everyone good? And when you hear that a song slaps, it means it's really good. Like, that new song by Drake slaps. It's all about something having a great beat or energy. Then there's glow up. This means someone has transformed for the better, especially in terms of looks or confidence. She had a serious glow up after college. Clutch is all about performing well when it really counts. If you make the winning shot in a game, that's clutch. You were so clutch in that game last night. Ever heard someone call someone a simp? It's used when someone goes overboard for someone they like, sometimes to the point of being too submissive. He's simping so hard for her. Here's a fun one, thirst trap. It's when someone posts a picture or video just to get attention or compliments. That selfie was a total thirst trap. Ever feel like just throwing something with excitement? That's where Yeet comes in. I just yeeted that ball across the yard. It's a funny way to say you threw something. Here's a feeling we all know, FOMO, or fear of missing out. If you're worried about missing a fun event, you've got FOMO. I've got serious FOMO about that concert. And for my gamers out there, you've probably seen AFK, which stands for away from keyboard. It means someone's temporarily unavailable or not paying attention. BRB, AFK for a sec. Feeling surprised? You might be shook. I'm still shook after that movie. It means something left you speechless or in shock. Stan is a great one. It comes from the Eminem song but now means to be an enthusiastic fan of someone. I stan that new artist. It's all about showing major support. When something is mood, it's super relatable. You see someone chilling on a couch with a blanket and think, that's a mood. It's like saying, same. Now, when food is really good, you can say it's bussin. This burger is bussin. It's a fun way to compliment a delicious meal. Been hitting the gym? You might start looking swole. It means muscular or really fit. He's been working out a lot, he's swole now. Ever met someone who's acting robotic or bland? You might call them an NPC, which stands for non-player character. He's acting like an NPC, no real personality. When something is just average or not that impressive, it's mid. That movie was mid, nothing special. It's basically saying, meh. If you see someone post something online and it gets more negative comments than likes, they've been ratioed. That tweet got ratioed hard. It's not a good look. Last but not least, we've got Ruffle, a fun variation of ROFL, which means rolling on the floor laughing. That joke had me ruffling. It's all about something being extra funny. So, there you have it. Drop these into your conversations and level up your English game. Until next time, keep that riz and vibe check on point.
I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content and found it helpful, hitting that thumbs up button makes a huge difference. It not only shows your support, but also helps others discover this channel. And if you want to stay updated with more insights and fun content, subscribing is the way to go. It's quick, easy, and ensures you won't miss out on anything we share.